I just want to apologise to Jamie Thayer, Thyer. Last month I called him Jamie Theakston. I must have been thinking about Theakston's Old Peculiar, a very nice real ale. A lot of my friends and acquaintances are old and peculiar, but not Jamie. What I forgot to mention about sleep last month was if you fall asleep really quickly, it's a good chance that you are sleep deprived. It should take about 10 minutes to fall asleep, that's quite natural. Any quicker, it means your body is trying to make up for the lack of sleep. A little bit of fresh air at night also helps you sleep. Whoa! Storm Greta. Also, if you're cold at night, just put on a pair of socks. Science has found it's best to sleep naked. Science has also found that if you eat after 6 o'clock, it has quite a detrimental effect on your heart. And I do actually rely on science for all of this. Well, most of this. It's not all made up. So it's best to stop eating by 6 o'clock, not only for your heart, but also for your weight, because your metabolism will slow down naturally, and if you're trying to force it back up by putting food in, then you're not doing yourself any favours. We're on lockdown. It was only a matter of time. Before we got locked down, I managed to get out and do a little bit of video, but a lot of it now is going to have to be in here. So what I'm going to do is find interesting pictures from the past and use those as the backdrop for my little health tips. Health tip at the moment is eat raw garlic. Even if it doesn't kill viruses, it's still very good for breathing. So it's very good for clearing out the alveoli in your lungs. Raw garlic on something, I mean this is a rice cracker, which is probably quite fattening. Well, it is quite fattening. It does allow you it does allow you to eat it and swallow it without it burning your stomach. It gives you something to cushion the fall, so to speak. So garlic, very good. Zinc, obviously with coronavirus, it's a bit hit and miss, because this actual strain of coronavirus, although the coronavirus itself has been around allegedly for 80 years, probably thousands of years, this particular strain is a bit of an unknown to science, and they're struggling to know exactly how to treat it. There is no immunity for it, so therefore at the moment they can't give you an injection to boost your immunity against it. So basically we're fending for ourselves. All of us are fending for ourselves. Social distancing, I'm not sure how well that's going to work. I work in a hospital. I've been working in COVID-19 wards and in a room actually with a suspected patient laying on the bed. So I was within 2-3 feet of him when I had to go in there. I was in there for about 10-15 minutes. This is what they dressed me in. Well, I dressed myself. And a pair of gloves and an apron and a mask. They gave me a mask like this. Not a lot of good. No seal anywhere. It's okay for breathing out. Stops germs coming directly out of the mouth into the patient's abdomen or whatever the surgeon's working on. But not a lot of use really for protecting me. This one is slightly better. It has a neoprene rubber edging round here, so that will seal against a face. That will seal against the face, and there's also a filter in there. The ones they've got at work, they're just a paper one, which is much the same as that. No seal. In my humble opinion, not a lot of good. I wouldn't use the first one for spray painting. The second one maybe for 10 minutes, but no more. As for 1 micron or whatever the virus is, they'll go straight through either of those. But that was a week ago, and I had shown no signs of catching it. So maybe the guy was alright. I hope so for his sake. What the heck? Let's go outside. Here's a simple one. Link your fingers together. Lift them up above your head. Pull your foot back. And then stretch away. So this foot is back. Stretch away and hold it. Then do the other side. I think it's the 24th of March. I managed to get out yesterday and do a little bit of a video, but I'm afraid it's going to get very boring because we can't go out anywhere. So it's all just going to be done in the garden, in the shed, and in a hurry. So what can you do to protect yourself? Well, we've got a coronavirus sorting everybody out. Drink warm drinks regularly. Up your intake of vitamin C and zinc especially. It's meant to be 15 micrograms a day on zinc. Another thing you can take is astragalus root. You need the tincture because that's a great immune system booster. And mushrooms like reishi or chaga mushroom, cordyceps mushroom, shiitake mushroom, all good for you. Boost the immune system. And don't go outside, just stay in. It's simple. I didn't expect anybody to be around that day, but they were out in their droves and in their cars. This is my barbecue area. I really hope we get to use it this year. Everybody seems to have gone to the shops because they feared that there would be nothing to eat. I don't know why. Or they feared that they would be stuck in their houses for 2 weeks and have nothing to eat, so they've gone out to buy everything and now there's nothing to eat. But I think we can find things to eat. The countryside is full of it. In fact, I've had some of my healthiest times when I've eaten the foods I'm about to show you. Pigeons. If we really do run out of food, there's plenty to eat in the garden. This traditionally is called biscuits and cheese. Oh, it might be bread and cheese, I'm not sure. But it's actually hawthorn. Dandelion, that's another thing. You can eat dandelion, you can eat the root, the leaves and the flowers. Don't eat that thing next to it. That's buttercup. Sounds nice, poisonous. You might recognise this one. It sometimes comes up with red berries. I think it has white flowers first, they turned red berries. It's called Lords and Ladies. And if you boil the root, don't eat it raw. Boil the root, that's edible. I've not tried it, but you know, you're welcome to have a go. Poisonous as it is, but you know, cook things and they're much better. Stingy nettle. The root is very good for prostate problems. The leaves, these have been eaten by other things, but if you cook them, you can make tea, you can make all sorts, but they're edible, full of vitamin C. Lovely. Just remember, sometimes things do not go as planned. Okay, here are a few things you can do to enhance your immune system and help beat this virus. Drink hot drinks every 2 to 3 hours. This flushes the virus from your throat down into your stomach where the acids will destroy it. And every 20 minutes drink a warm drink. Have a cold shower. Cold showers will enhance your immune system. They are proven to boost it. Wash your clothes when you get in from the street, or leave them in the sun if you can't wash them every day. Door handles can be cleaned often. Don't smoke. This really destroys your lungs and makes it easy for the virus to hang on. Eat fruit and veg, preferably organic. Gargle with warm water with lemon or cider vinegar in it. This acts as a disinfectant. Up your intake of vitamin C. You can take as much as you like, up to 10,000 milligrams a day. What your body doesn't need, it will excrete. There will be light at the end of this very long tunnel. Something good always comes out of something bad. We just have to find it. Most of all, folks, relax. Stay warm and look after your loved ones and yourselves.